Year 6 Maths Revision, Mixed Calculations and Topics, Spring 1, Part 4. There are 10 questions. For each number, you choose either A or B, or you can do both. You pause the video while you work it out. When you are finished, press play and I will talk through the method and give the answer. Number 1A and 1B, I would like you to give the name of each 3D shape and the number of vertices, please. So pause the video. I want name and number of vertices. Okay, so the name of this shape is a cuboid. Vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same on that side. So it has 8 vertices. This shape is a triangular prism. Now just look at the spelling. It's triangular prism, P-R-I-S-M. 1, 2, 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. So 3 add 3 is 6 vertices. 2A and 2B, I would like you, please, to name the 2D shape. Now, please take care with this one. It is not an arrow. I want the name of the polygon, so you need to count the number of sides. So pause the video and then I'll reveal. Right, so this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. That's a pentagon. Let's count the sides on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sides is a heptagon. 3A, I'd like you to do 2.6 times 4 and 3.23 times 24. Pause the video and we'll do it together. Okay. 2.6 times 4. Column method. Don't forget the decimal point in the answer box. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. That's 10.4. So 3.23 times 24. So we need to put our decimal point in our answer. We're going to do that on 2 levels because this is by 2 digits. We'll then have our total at the end and we need a decimal point there. So 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. We're now going to cross out the 4 because we've finished with it and get rid of that 1. We need to put a 0 here because we are multiplying by 20. So the 0 goes there. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 3 is 6. So now let's add them. 2 add 0 is 2. 9 add 6 is 15. Carry the 1. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that's 7. So it's 77.52. You've got here 6 take away 2.3 and 7 take away 2.65. Pause the video. Okay, 6 subtract 2.3. Now, it's a bit different when we multiply and subtract decimals because we have to line up like for like. So I've lined up here my 1's digits, my 6 and my 2. If we go back here, when you multiply, you don't have to line up. You just basically do it like that. But here, 6 and 2 are in the 1's column, so they're lined up together. And I'm going to add a decimal point and a 0. I've got my decimal point in the answer box. 0 take away 3, I can't do that. I'll change that to 5, make that into 10. 10 take away 3 is 7. 5 take away 2 is 3. Now, same on this side. Line up like for like. So 2 and 7 are the 1's digits, so we line them up. We need to get our answer box with our decimal point. decimal point after the 7 and add 2 zeros. I can't do 0 take away 5, and I go next door. I can't take from there, so I go here. Change that to 6, make this into 10. Make that into 9, make that into 10. 10 take away 5 is 5. 9 take away 6 is 3. And 6 take away 2 is 4. I've got two sets of fractions here. I'd like everyone to have a go at 5a. And those people that can remember how to do mixed numbers can do 5b as well. But you can't just do 5b. Please do both of them. Pause the video. Okay. 2/5 add 1/4. We can't do that because they are different denominators. So we're going to draw our fraction line there underneath, ready for our new fractions, because we need to change the denominator to make them the same. So I'm going to write out my first 5 multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to do the same for 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. And I've spotted there that 20 is a multiple of 5 and a multiple of 4. They're common multiples. So that means that is now our new denominator, 20. Now, if I look here at 5, what did I do to 5 to make it into 20? I times it by 4. So I do the same to my top number. 2 times 4 is 8. And on the other side, what did I do to 4? I multiplied it by 5. So I do the same to the top number. 1 times 5 is 5. Now I can add these. The denominator stays the same. 8 add 5 is 13. So it's 13 20ths. You might also have 26 40ths or any other equivalent fraction. Now over on 5b side, we have an added step in that we have a mixed number. So we're going to change that mixed number to an improper fraction before we start. And the way that we do that is we do the 2 times the 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus the numerator is 7. So that's 7/3 add 2/6. So now we have an improper fraction because the numerator is higher than the denominator. And now we do it in the usual way. We need to write our 3's and our 6. 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 6. Now straight away I've realised that 6 is a multiple of 3. So I only need to change 7/3. So if I change the 3 to a 6, I can keep 2 6 the same. I've changed a 3 to a 6, so I've doubled it. So I'm going to double the numerator, times that by 2, because whatever we do to the denominator, we must do to the numerator when changing fractions. Now 7 times 2 is 14. So if we do 14 add 2, that is 16. So the answer is 16/6. If you want to write that as a mixed number, you need to see how many times does 6 go into 16. And it goes in twice, so that's 2 wholes, because that's 12. And then you've got another 4/6. Okay? Because 2 times 6 is 12 plus 4 is 16. So your answer can be either 16/6 or 2 4/6. We've got the same process again, so press pause and have a go. Everybody do 6a, some people 6b. Okay, 2/3 and 1/12. So we have a different denominator. So we're going to change them. 3, 6, 9, 12. Now look. 12 is a multiple of 3. So we can keep the 1/12 and we can change the 2/3. So the new denominator is 12. Now what did I do to 3 to make it into 12? I times it by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do the same to the numerator. 2 times 4 is 8. So that's 9/12. And if we were going to simplify that, that would be 3/4, because we can do 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 12 divided by 3 is 4. But 9/12 is absolutely fine as your answer. Okay, over on this side, first off, we need to change the mixed number to an improper fraction. So 1 times 5 is 5 plus 2, so 7/5. Add 2/4. We've got different denominators, so we need to change those. So let's put our lines underneath. Now, I can tell 5 is not a multiple of 4 or vice versa. So we are going to be changing both, unlike the last example. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So we're going to put 20 underneath. Now, what did I do to 5 to make it into 20? I times it by 4. So I need to do the same thing to my numerator. 7 times 4 is 28. Now, what did I do to 4 to make it into 20? I times it by 5. So I'm going to do the same to my numerator. So 2 times 5 is 10. And here we have got an improper fraction. We've got 38/20. If you want to write that as a mixed number, 20 goes into 38 once, so we have 1 whole, and then that leaves 18/20. I'd like you to write, and to do both sides and write the fraction, write the decimal equivalent of each fraction. Press pause. Okay, half is 0.5. Quarter, 0.25. 3/4, 0.75. 1/8, 0.125. 1/10 is 0.1. 100th, 0.01. 1/3 is 0.33. I'd like you now to do both sides and to write the Roman numeral equivalent for each of those numbers. Press pause. Okay, so 50 is L, 100 is C, 10 is X, 500 is D, and 1,000 is M. Can you please do both sides? Round to the nearest 10 on 9A side and round to the nearest 100 on the 9B side. Press pause. Okay, 524 to the nearest 10. We have a 2 in the tens digit. So it either is as the tens digit. So it's either going to stay the same or it's going to go up to 3. And we've got so we look to the right hand side and we see that we have a 4. So that means we round down. So that's 520. Okay, on this one, we have a 9 in the tens digit. So we're either going to stay at 9 or we're going to round up, and that will go up into 200. Let's look at the ones digit. So it's a 9. So that means we round up, so it's going to be 200. Over on the 9B side, to the nearest 100, we have a 2 in the hundreds column, and we look right to the tens column and we can see that's a 6. So we're going to round up, so it's going to become 3,300. And this one we have 45,342. So we look, there is a 3 in the hundreds column. So it's either going to be 300 or 400 that we round to. Here is a 4, so we round down. So it's 45,300. For 10A and 10B, I'd like most people to have a go on 10A, and some people will challenge themselves with 10B. Press pause. Okay, 552 add something is 462. So it's 10. because it's gone up by 10. From 52 to 62 is add 10. For 10b, we've got 3 add 5 equals 20 take away something. So we need to work out what 3 add 5 is, and that's 8. Because we've got a balance sign here, it means that this side has to be the same. This side has to equal 8 as well. So 20 take away what is 8? Well, it's 20 take away 12. So both sides balance. So that's the end of today. If you got one of those incorrect, go back and check. If you think that I got it wrong, let me know. And I will see you on our next video. Thanks for watching.